Hello everybody, I'm still alive. I would say I've managed to put on some weight, but we don't know how low my weight got. My mama finally, they brought a scale and cracked it out and started weighing me several days ago, and started out at 117, made it down to 114, and I look heavier than I did 6 weeks ago when they had me on that methadone, which about killed me, which I quit cold turkey. So anyways, finally started sleeping 3 nights ago, and since then I'm gaining ground, no longer losing weight. I'm like, y'all, I'm so happy. Let's see if I can show you, see if it matters. Let's see with this little scrawny, with the shirt I've got on. Wait, watch. I know that looks big, but my arm is tiny, but that's the first muscle. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm finally getting some protein in and finally staying in my body and being used. Of course, as you know, parents don't make it up. They tell children you grow when you sleep, which is true. And I had a friend who's a naturopath who kept saying, you know, she's got all this special machinery and she doesn't live here, but it's stuff that can work from a distance and all these other things. And she kept saying, what do you think would give you a spark? And she hasn't seen me through all this. She lives in Nebraska, a far cry from Florida. And I was like bawling, you know, as I'm typing it out, and I'm like, honestly, sleep. And having not slept a wink for weeks on end, it was like, I think 6 weeks. It was devastating, but I had so much chest pain, I could not sleep at all. And so I would stare and roll, which burned tons of calories in the middle of the night. And so now I'm able to sleep and keep a little weight on. The palliative care lady had come by and was like, you really need to start melatonin. And I'm like, okay, I'm someone who doesn't really take anything. I've been pretty, I know it sounds funny, hearty and healthy my whole life, aside from a brain injury and cancer. Things that take a long time to recover from. But I cried last night when I saw the bicep. I was like, I felt something, and I rolled my sleeve up and I started bawling. My dad's like, is that bad or that good? Why is she crying? Man. And my mom's like, she's happy. I'm like, Dad, this is the first physical sign I've seen that I'm getting better. Everything else has been internal and my own mental measure of I'm feeling better. I'm feeling stronger. I didn't feel good. I felt better. Maybe that's the key for some of you. I feel something lingering and hovering right there. Things may not be good right now, or they may not feel good, but are they getting better? Is there progress? And what is that progress that you seek? And I was very specific. I mean, I need to sleep. And within 2 or 3 days, I was all of a sudden sleeping, even though that lady had been scheduled for weeks to come see me. We might not have had that conversation had my friend not kind of scraped the scab off my wounded heart and had me open up about what I really need. I'm someone who, generally people who've been through cancer, those who give and give to everyone else. And so often their life lesson is to learn to receive. And it's not that you don't, you get so much joy from others that you didn't know how to derive your own joy. Now, I did through drawing and exercise and other things, but, you know, at the same time, life keeps telling me you need to focus more on you and you're going to get better. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I'm doing a lot of me things. Like if I can stand up and make my own breakfast and not fall out, I'm going to do it. Like today, I walked to the car. Now they had to push me around in the store to go get the item I needed, but I walked to the car and back to the house. And also went and had some urinalysis and stuff done to see how else my health is doing before these Christmas holidays, which I hope, whatever holiday this is for you, that you find joy and peace and happiness. And things start getting better. Whatever that thing is that has seemed dead or lost or totally impossible, that's the thing I'm talking about. Because y'all, I was dead and I was lost. And it was impossible. I mean, when the people around you don't even have any hope, when the doctors can't tell you what to do. It was scary. When I went through cancer last time, it was horrible. And I mean, I had 13 blood transfusions. It was horrific and traumatic and second to second trauma, you know, and they didn't know how things were going to go. But the least I remember weighing with that was 128, so I didn't get down to where I was just bone. I can remember getting really thin, and that concerns me, but this time it was just bone. And one day my younger son showed up unexpected, and I bawled because I realized I don't have any companionship, conversation. When things were bad or scary, they didn't want to be around me or talk to me, you know, because they were terrified in their own minds. They said it looked like looking at a concentration camp victim, and y'all, it really did. My skin had turned gray, or else I would have been on here chatting with you guys. I remember I couldn't turn on the TV, I couldn't hold a book, I couldn't do anything. It was horrific. But today, there's hope. There's a muscle. So for some of you who think you can't do it, you can. I've been doing what I didn't want to do for 6 weeks, and now I'm finally seeing some results. And making some headway. To what? I don't know. I'd really had hopes for this channel. I'd really had some, I'd say, faith in myself, but there was just some spiraling hope that I was this great person who had, not me just great, like this vessel of greatness who had things to give and to share. And then I get stripped down to nothing. Like I told my mom, I said, you don't know what it's like to not even have ashes left in your soul. There was nothing left. So am I still an artist? I don't know. Like I told my parents, I said, I don't know how much of my body will grow back. I don't know what this new life is. It's all unknown. And again, thank y'all for helping me keep my home through December, so I can stay here and get treatment and not have to try and figure out how to move. And of course, it's coming up again in January. So any of you who want to contribute to the donation buttons, I appreciate it so much, because every bit helps, from the medicines to gas to the electric bill, my phone bill, and the rent. Rent's $15.50, and my electric's usually like around $100 to $150. It depends. I don't use much, but it depends on how much laundry's run. And yeah, that's where we're at with that. But anyways, muscles. So that whole, the secret, name it and claim it, believe it and all that. But yeah, there was a lot of practical, physical applying myself. And that the very thing you need is the very thing you need to do. Because in the doing it, you gain what you didn't have. You build what wasn't. Why they would have me talk about such simple miracles and the impossible. It's like, maybe like a gardener. You know, somebody who's never gardened before, thinking, how's the seed going to become a plant? And then they see it happening. And not only does the food begin to grow and a dream start to come true, but this magic cuts on inside. I'm really hoping for my magic to come back, because I'd love to connect with y'all on a more meaningful level than just talking about what I'm going through. I really love for the whole world to be happy. It's our birthright. It's our actual spiritual DNA. It's our original DNA. Cheerfulness and resiliency and all of that. But I guess I'll leave it here for now. It's starting to get a little chilly out here and I need to go inside, but I want you to know, look, I've been holding the phone. I'm so excited and I love you. Thank y'all for praying for me and believing in me and tuning in. And if you're hanging in there, whoever told me about the castor oil, my mom and I've been she has to put it on my back, you know, because it's right where the hands can't reach, behind my heart. I've been putting it on my chest and getting a lot better. but they found out I had thrush growing all the way down inside my body, so it was choking my heart. Isn't that crazy? That severe pain I've been enduring for weeks is thrush. And I'd had the oral rinse and had been doing that. I said, Mom, it just feels like I'm choking to death every night. There's so much pain. And finally we put 2 and 2 together. And I've been 3 days in on that medicine and I can breathe. I'm not in writhing pain. I'm not having to pretend that I'm not being electrocuted all day long by whatever's happening in my heart. So that was a big plus. That is what has helped contribute to the sleep and turn this corner. So for all of you faithful friends, thank you. I love you. The fact that you love and care about me when I have nothing to give. We to rock bottoms, aren't we? Don't we all need some rock bottom friends? Those people who throw caution to the wind and love you anyway. Man, y'all are investors, right? You're helping me get back by filming some of these to invest in myself as well, because I don't know who I am anymore and what's coming. Hopefully something beautiful for us all. But I used to always say, if you didn't know me in my poverty, did you really know me at all? And then I thought I'd seen hell and death in the grave, but I'd never seen anything like this. And what my older son's going through now, I won't even discuss, so that's a whole different ball game. But I'm choosing to, like little gumdrops, leave everything else down, leave everything else out of the way, all the questions, all the worry, all the pain, all the suffering. Don't think on it, don't go to it, don't reference it, don't go near it. It might try and tap you on the shoulder and make you aware that it's there, but then just turn away and just turn back on what you can do. Not what you want to do, what you can do, okay? And when you begin to master what you can do, you're going to begin to realize that that little strength pump is cutting on. It is a different kind of pump than what people think is really strength. It's joy. Because joy doesn't mean happiness. It doesn't mean anything like it. Joy means victory. It's the overcomer. It's not a gold medal or a trophy or a handshake or a prize or a financial award. Joy is usually the thing that you got to the other side, that no one was there for you or no one could help, or there were parts of it that no one could relate to you on or help you through, and somehow you came through and pull what was left back together and put your mind together and realize that you could continue to live in love and not punish yourself or others for those little forays in life that we don't enjoy, right? So that pump of joy is cutting on. It doesn't feel very joyful right now, but doing what you can do is a clue that we just found out in this video. I'm excited to know that too. Leads to ultimate joy. Leads to a muscle. Dee-dee! I love you, friend. I wish you the best. We'll talk soon.